Chairman Nyanzi muntu wa watu tuli Makerere Kavule ku kitebe kya National Platform anti olwaleero atikiddwa kati afuuse mubede afuuse munene anti afunye masters wali ku kasozi k'abayivu e Makerere nga diguli eno gyafunye mu byankulembera y'abantu n'okulwanyisa obutabanguko mu ggwanga eyo gyakuguse ndabye n'abasirikale bangi babaddewo awo nabo nga bakuguse mu mbeera y'emu bwetyo kati nno gwe tuli naye wane Makerere Kavule bamukoleddewo omukolo ogw'enjawulo ogw'okusala keeke ng'ali wamu ne ba guild president n'abanna abalala abatikkiddwa olwaleero aba National Platform era katwaga tufuna okwogera kwe kuba alina ebigambo ebinyuvu ebirungi byagamba eggwanga nga yessa abakunzi agamba ennaku zino abadde alegeezaamu mukunga kubanga badde ali mu bitabo naye kati ebitabo kebiwedde Museveni tujja 2024 onaawulira embaga.
To you. Please allow me to introduce my wife to you. Major. She's here. This is our first time to be here. Our Vice President, much respect, our Secretary General, Nicky Wine, Headmaster Surubada High School, the head of institutions, Comrade Musiri. What about the human rights?
What are you saying now?
What about the coaches?
What are you saying now?
What about the poor education?
What are you saying now?
Our organization secretary, Dr. Kanabi, Kojja Wafe, Kojja Semukasa Munabya Bufuzi. Comrades, congratulations all of you. Even you who have not graduated yet, congratulations in advance. This is not the first time I'm graduating, Mr. President and comrades. I graduated, I have a diploma from MUBS in business administration. From there I went to Makerere University and graduated in social sciences, majoring in social administration. And now I've completed a degree, a master's degree in peace and conflict studies. Since then I'm not employed, but I still feel courage to go for a PhD. A PhD in constitutionalism and demilitarization of politics. So, along the course of all that study that I've been passing through, reading diplomas and degrees, I have never been employed, but I still have the charisma to go on with education so that I can keep on learning and learning multiple times. Why? Because learning doesn't do what? Doesn't stop. Even here we are, where we are learning. So, comrades, I congratulate you. Don't think that because you have achieved this, you're going to be, employed immediately. Secondly, I think my contribution mainly would be inspiring the younger generation to continue on with education and maybe to make a contribution to the country. Because now for me I've written a book that is going to be read by leaders of the country. And what I read as my degree is peace and conflict, but I concentrated on my research. And the topic is constitutionalism, governance, Uganda's quest for peace and national stability since 1962. We are still interrogating that question, whether Uganda's problems are constitutional or are governance problems. Is it the constitution which has a problem? Are they the constitutions? This has been the best questions, even when I met the professors in that board when we were doing the Viva. they're still asking themselves whether Uganda's problems are constitutional problems. Is it the constitution which is causing problems, or it is the bad governance that has made us fail to have sustainable peace and stability of the country? I also established that having peace, having stability in a country like Uganda doesn't mean that you have peace. Uganda is like a prison. There's a lot of stability because of bunkenke. And people fear you, but doesn't mean that there's peace. So that spirit of constitutionalism can help us encounter the problems of stability of our country. So for me, that is what I've achieved, and I want to share with you. In whatever you do, have the spirit of constitutionalism, that when you decide on something, that's what you follow, that's what your followers must see you doing. I thank my leaders for the space they have availed for us to study, even along the very hectic and busy schedule. We have been able to read and study, and they welcome us. Tubasaba, keep on calling your friends, encouraging young people to go on with the books. Making research is very, very important. Research nemo mukola mu Uganda, nemo mukola mu lumero amwe, nozule ekintu kirete ku table. Otherwise, we are in a non-violent struggle. So it has a difference between the struggle of violence, where we can decide to go in the bush and attack Museveni, and cannot that will but we resorted to non-violence. That's why we encourage making research. And you can only make research when you are monitored, when you are supervised by your lecturers and professors, when you ask them questions. Finally, Mr. President, when you go to Makerere University or another institution, you cease to remain with your mindset. You are always forced to change, because as you make research, you find out why Obote made mistakes, Sekabaka Mutesa made mistakes, why Ben Chitochibwan was persecuted. You learn about many leaders that Uganda has had, not only here, even outside Uganda. So making research is very important, but the reason why you go to school is to be monitored and supervised. Now when for me, I used to go to the lectures late, and they would be chasing me. The whole of me, they would chase me out of the lecture room. Go, you have come late. Then tomorrow, you learn. If you don't learn how to be late, you don't learn how to live. And school, the reason why we go to school is to learn that patience, to learn that tolerance with every situation. With that short speech, I'm very happy, Mr. President, for having given me another name of many celebrant. Oh, I am very, very happy today. Many celebrant. There's another speech can call Keko. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Another hand of applause for Chairman Nyanzi. Okay, those of that came, you introduce yourself, the program you pursued, and the university you're from.
I think before I speak, my comrades behind me, I'll come last.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for that opportunity. Good morning to you all. His Excellency Robert Nyanzi Ssentamu, Rubogoya, our Secretary General, all the people on the high table, the main celebrant for today, Chairman Nyanzi, my fellow graduates, comrades in the struggle. My name is Martin Chizito, and I pursued a bachelor's degree in business administration, accounting option, from Makerere University Business School, and I got the opportunity to be a Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs under His Excellency Kamoga Bruno, and with that, I left the Moobs Guild Constitution amended from 2013 to 2023. Thank you very much. Thank you for the invite.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chege Charles from MOOPS, one of the ex-prisoners under the Prices Must Fall.
Well, Mr. President, the party leadership, friends and fellow graduates, good afternoon to us all. My name is Bruno Kamoga, and I've satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Business Computing of Makerere University from Makerere University Business School. And well, I got that opportunity. The students entrusted me in 2022, August, and I served as the 25th All Silver Jubilee Guild President of Makerere University Business School. Thank you very much.
People power. Emake Roy. Institution Zoe. Emosiri Roy. Speaking Roy. Hello.
What about the tear gas? What are you saying now? What about the tear gas? What are you saying now? What about the oppression? What are you saying now? The commander of Sinai!
Your Excellency, the legitimate President of the Republic of Uganda, Robert Ssentamu Kyagulanyi. We are honored to have you, and I want to take this honest time to give a brief preamble, much as I do not know, I don't want to contradict myself in terms of protocol, but Madam President, Madam Deputy President, you're most welcome. It has been long without seeing you. The most hardworking Secretary General, world over. That I can say it with a lot of vigor because I know there's no doubt. Mama Wafe, the wife of our main celebrant, you are most welcome. We somehow interacted in Kenya. Uncle Koja, you are most welcome. The organizing secretary, sure I am humbled to be before you. As I said, I want to be concise and precise.
Concise,
You know, Mr. President, my constituents, where I operate from, we have different men of valor with different calibers. And if you were interacting with a man like Maseruka, sometimes they confuse students by even actually inculcating their statements in Latin language. So sometimes they just confuse, just like the former guild president we know from Masaka. I would not want to mention his name. Anyway, I would want to start from a sad note. We are trying to redefine MOOPS again, and that's why, Your Excellency, I am late. There is a gala going on, and you know, MOOPS is now under captivity. The place is under siege, and I believe that the principal is not in charge. So we are trying to make things work out. Thank you so much, and the celebrants. Surely, I want to salute you, even if I don't have the beret today. But I want to salute you, because this, I would want to start by saying, Ebenezer, this is how far we have come at the institutions. Just like I said, I want to start from a sad note. It is very unfortunate that we thought we would have achieved this struggle by this time. But Your Excellency, you have always reminded Ugandans that such a struggle and a revolution is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And this reminds me from the people of 2000 that had the People Power Revolution that overthrew a man called Milosevic, which took them over 10 years. Sometimes they reached somewhere and they had setbacks, but what was important in that struggle is them to refresh, go back to the drawing board and strategize on how to move forward. But surely, have proof that we have the Alala Salas amidst these graduates. For example, the ambassadors of that time, of that kind. We know and we remember that Alala Sala overthrew a tyranny, El Bashir. She was just a lady of only 22 years. She's not very different. She has the same blood that we have, but we still have hope. And maybe the kinds of Liz, Namagembe,
People power. People power.
can achieve the same. I still believe that when we have the likes of Sarah still out there, we can still achieve so much. Mr. President, in my tenure, there is one man I want to recognize in his absentia, and I believe if we had time, and when we get there into office, in the State House, we would build a monument that is none other than Mandwa Elijah from Chamboko University. This is a guy who lost the guild race, but stayed on the track and made us achieve the radical days in Chamboko University. I totally believe, and I believe you can all concur, that we have never had a guild president in the names of Wafula Okoro from Chamboko University, who turned things around to the extent that he was almost the vice chancellor instead of Professor Katumbuka in Chamboko University. I respect the young man, and I believe we have achieved so much in Chamboko, even when we lost the last elections. I also want to inform you that as our colleagues are leaving this chapter, we still need them again. For example, there are those that have switched from Chamboko University and today they are in Makerere University. I would want to, and those who switched from Makerere to Chamboko. ATM, Abtwari Magambo is there. I don't know why he's so far, but there is a man here I want to present to you, Mr. President. He's called Rogers. This guy, he can you stand up? That guy is one of the brains that this country should be watching for. He is one of the guys. And you can, today he's from Chamboko, but today he's doing Bachelor of Law at Makerere University. Mr. President, we still have one of the giants in the names of, we always nickname him, AK name, Sebzo, who switched from Makerere and now is at UCU. That is the giant, and today he's doing law. He has just finished his medicine, surgery in medicine. Mr. President, this is one of my prayers, because we believe, for us who come from Makerere, that demigods do not become guild presidents. If demigods would become guild presidents of Makerere, how would have become? There is a man called Obed-Jew, Konkoboth, would have become guild president. There is a man called Wanyera, Simon. He would have become guild president. But we want to congratulate those that have become, that were able to become guild president. Like the giant is one of the demigods that we have. Dangote. It is his name, but we salute you. As I said, that now we shall have to track whatever we have done. And because we are out there and people tasked us and we're given this chance, probably now the country can put us on a weighing scale. Probably right now we can be put on a weighing scale. But as I wind up, I have one humble prayer. How would I have forgotten to speak about KJ? KJ today is a council member. He's my deputy. He's deputy head of institutions. But most importantly, we were in the same race. I believe, Your Excellency, you remember when we came to Magere, both of us. Actually, 3 of us. And somehow, we are still running the thing with KJ. I want to applaud him. I want to salute him. Surely, I am very humbled to have worked with you, KJ. I am not saying that we are moving you to another chapter like Madam Excellency Shamim Nambasa to the women wing, if the leaders of the party deem it fit, but I want to implore him. Still, please, we need your efforts that we shall be working together. My humble prayer to this, our colleagues, is that we know that this party has whatever it takes, because I believe if we are to take up or to take over this country, we shall need people with masters, just like our maid celebrant, but we shall also need professors, because just imagine if we had a guild president in the names of Wafula Edwin, who has a master's or who is a professor, we would switch probably to the vice chancellor of Chambogo University. And as we speak now, Katunguka, who is the vice chancellor of Chambogo University, is a Makerere student, and that has brought a lot of conflicts within his tenure. I want to pray that through the SG, that if we have some slots, for example, I know you can talk to very many universities. I can't forget that you were a product of Harvard and other universities. And I believe, no, Harvard, not Harvard, okay, both the Harvard of Africa, which is Makerere University, and the Harvard of, by the way, even His Excellency is a product of Harvard. Yes, His Excellency is also, and we have a lecturer of Harvard University. You can imagine, so I know that, that's why I am saying that this party and the party leaders have whatever it takes to qualify some of these students who have just graduated to these universities to go for masters, but also, Mr. President, I know that we always have trips, maybe not convocations, conventions. Those conventions in Canada, in US, in South Africa, even in Kenya. I remember last time you gave me an opportunity to move around Africa. Thank you so much, Mr. President. But I pray that even this guild president can be given that kind of opportunity. This, I believe, that can qualify many Ugandans out there to follow us, not only to follow us, but also to like us, but not only to like us, but to fall in love with the party, but most importantly, with you, Mr. President. I think I have said much. I want to end here. Oh, I had not seen my brother from Gulu University. He's a very humble man, not until he sees anyone in a police uniform or army. He will attack without command. People power, our power, people power. Ra, ra, sha, Thank you so much, MC Kanto. I've been given a great opportunity to invite the most hardworking Secretary General world over. none other than, I have always called him Dr. Lewis David Lubomuya. My namesake, I am proud to have a namesake like you.
Thank you very much. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. What do we say in that, you know, in institutions there are some things I liked a lot. Chairman has stolen one of them. What about the human rights? That one he has said it. The other one is Makerere. Gallant Makererians. Yes. Hey, Gallant Makererians. Yes. Allow me to allow
Makererians. Yes. Allow me. Yes. Allow ST. Yes. Who did you? Yes.
People power. And for Chambogo, it was a Chambogo, a Chambogo, do you love Kumandwa? We love Kumandwa, we love Kumandwa. People power. It's always fun being around university students and institutions generally. Mr. President, Deputy President, our head of mobilization, who is now a graduate at this point, our organizing secretary, Dr. Kanabi, Mama and Koja, and very importantly, this man, the head of institutions. I was looking for him everywhere because today is his function. I want us to join hands and appreciate Comrade Musili, who introduced many of you to us as head of institutions, and so we appreciate you so much for that, Comrade Musili. I also want to congratulate all of you for a upon your graduation. Thank you. I think today is one of the memorable days. In NUP, we have many days of sorrow. We remember political prisoners. We have so many problems. But today we are here to celebrate a massive achievement of so many degrees that are coming inside here. And Mr. President, I'm sure you're very proud of this day. And we have some degrees there. I can see some of them there. I thought Comrade Musili would introduce them. But we have some degrees there. And the guys that have done a lot of work in institutions, I see Mutiaba there, that man has been very, very active in institutions. And of course, that demigod over there, Alphonse. Yeah. I don't know, today is so much about ECOP, but you know what he has done in institutions, Java, ATM, and everybody. So thank you so much. We had wanted to be here for only 1 hour, so I don't want to say a lot of things. All I want to do is to encourage the comrades who are here to take an example from you and also continue to pursue education. I'm really encouraged by you people. A person like Chairman Nyanzi, I wanted to thank him for devoting time. You know how busy he is, but to see that he took time. So, Tewambi Misiza, Tinambi Waja no consulting. Don't call us over Maze. Oh, okay. Ethics. Let us say. But I want to appreciate all of you guys for a great job. Madam Vice President, let me invite you to invite the President to speak to us.
Thank you so much. Uganda. I know. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. Sometimes I run out of the speeches. Today, Your Excellency, in person here, the Right Honorable Secretary General, Dr. Kanabi, our Secretary for Mobilization, and the head of the institutions, Mama and Koja, and the graduates. Congratulations. Congratulations and jubilations. I had a meeting with Your Excellency today. Even in your busy schedule, gave me the opportunity to come and meet you and get away. So it was me actually who overruled you and said today is a day of celebration. We are not going to be working and working and working. I remember that very well, just a while ago. The graduates. I am so proud to be associated with the institution of the National Unity Platform Party and our movements, and also with your achievements. Congratulations. We are putting milestones, but we are also building bridges. We are breaking down the walls in which people and the nation wanted to put us. But no, these are people who are hooligans. Oh, these are people who are, but we are now creating and defining who we are. We are the leaders. We lead as transformational leaders by choice. Congratulations. I would also like to state that I went through a lot of, all the diplomas in LDC actually I finished. And then I went to Makerere, and then I went out. I now teach and supervise PhD students. You told me I was missing. I was out supervising and preparing the PhD students for graduation. Yes. They do it. And I apologize that I did not quite put it that way. However, I am a visiting resource person and a lecturer in Harvard University. Women and public policy, that's what I lecture. I hold a PhD in transformative leadership, but specifically, my dissertation was on transitional justice, the bridge between law and justice, because this was some years back. Transitional justice, the bridge between law and justice, and whose justice. So it's very important that we let the world know that the kind of courses that we took are by choice, and that's what we apply. But most of all, I still re-echo, we are here under the 3 Gs: generation, gender, and geography. On that note, may I have all the women who have graduated stand up. And join me here. Camera moment. Very briefly, come. Be here with Dr. Lina Zedriga. Yes, Nabuku. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We appreciate, because I know for each one of you who stands here, there are thousands of women who did not have the opportunity. So you are the eyes, the ears, and the body of the very many women. Congratulations. We propose, Your Excellency, that we are going to set a platform, because we don't want this to be an event. It is too good to be an event. We would like to have the cohorts or the alumni of NUP, the graduates 2024, which will be anchored on how we will be following up and how we will be setting even more objectives for ourselves and tasks to achieve in the form, and fast-tracking our achievements. May I have those from Northern Uganda? The graduates from Northern Uganda. Wake up. Congratulations. The graduate from Karamoja. The graduates from Uganda. Thank you, congratulations. The graduates, all those from the Western Uganda. Thank you so much. We are auditing. We are not taking a guilt train. We are auditing, and then this is where we are going to have to transfuse blood in terms of our transformational leadership, and this is where we are going to be, spreading and dispatching our energies and resources. Your Excellency, I'm so excited. I'm so honored and humbled at this moment.
Nazambiwulidde Chairman Nyanzi muntu wa watu amaze okutikkirwa era ebigambo bye yabyogedde bulungi ka speech akawadde n'abantu ab'enjawulo mbawulidde aboogedde ebigambo byabwe babituusiza eri abatikkiddwa Bannayuganda bannankyukakyuka aba Guild President ab'e Makerere n'abantu abalala bangi mwenna gye muli abaaga okulaba ku Uganda empya ebigambo byebyo. Kale guno mwaka 2024 gwaffe era kino kiseera kyaffe bannankyukakyuka Bannayuganda okulaba ku Uganda empya okulaba nga tutereeza eggwanga lyaffe ffe tulina okukola byonna byebirina okukolebwa era guno gwe mwaka gw'okuzoganya gwe mwaka gw'okulumba okujjako Gen. Museveni eggwanga lyaffe lidde mu mikono gyaffe. Kale mbaagala nnyo mwenna abaliko mwebale kubaako Omukama Katonda nsaba bankuumire tujja kuba tuddamu ebigambo tubyogere bwana bakkiriza lina Luganda Mugereka bataayi mweraba.